And good evening and welcome out here to South Harrison as we get set here for high school basketball action tonight. It's a matchup between the GRC East and the GRC West. It's a matchup between the Lady Warriors of Albany and the Lady Bulldogs of South Harrison. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and your Albany Hy-Vee. Dollars Auction Service and American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany and Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany and the East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Lone Star Investments, Tanya McCampbell of Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany and South Harrison School Districts. Along with the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. And Brett, it's a game tonight where, again, Warriors coming off of a loss, still looking for their first victory here on the season. South Harrison, they came away with a win over at the GRC Showcase. Albany fell to Gallatin over in Milan in that showcase by a final score of 30-46 for South Harrison. They're coming off of a win over King City, 33-18 over in that showcase game over in Milan. South Harrison girls come in with a record of 14-10, 4-3 in conference play. Again, the Albany girls come in with a record of 0-15, 0-5 in conference play. Brett, looking at these two teams, Albany, we kind of already know what Albany has. They're going to be down to their 5 girls that they've been playing with for about at least the second half of this season after the Stanberry tournament. South Harrison, we haven't seen them since the Albany tournament. We were very impressed with them then. We only figured they have gotten better. They do have a lot of young guard play, a lot of sophomores on this team. They will be led, though, inside by Emily Miller, the lone senior on this team inside, along with Morgan Botcher and Megan Botcher inside, and Hannah Carter inside. Between those two, you expect that they'll be able to do whatever they want inside against the Warriors. But with that, you've got the Warriors. They are known to get into foul trouble early. For Abby Tronson, she had the same thing over at Milan. She had it at Worth County a couple of games, last couple of times that they played. Gets into foul trouble early. Can the Warriors stay out of that foul trouble and keep all 5 players on the floor?
Yeah, I got to believe South Harrison probably going to work it inside. You got to believe they know that, and so that could be a problem for the Warriors. But you said it, the Bulldogs coming into this game with 14-10 record, pretty respectable, and they've only got 1 senior on the team. We haven't seen them play since the Albany tournament early in the season, and with this many young players and how well they played early in the year, they got to believe they've improved even just a little bit. And they're really deep. They've got a really deep rotation, and that doesn't really bode well for a team with only 5 players. But, we'll see how it goes. They know how to play with 5 by now. We mentioned every game they got 5 players, so they know how to play with 5 by now. They're used to it. So, but, yeah, important thing to watch out for is Abby Tronson, see how quick the fouls mount up for her. Or maybe she doesn't pick up that many. We'll see. Because you got to believe South Harrison, they're going to get the ball into the senior Emily Miller, try and get her in foul trouble, because Abby Tronson is one of the biggest parts of this Albany Warrior team offensively and defensively.
Well, and even with Miller, the Warriors are pretty much all about the same size, about 5'9" or so. But you've got Miller and Hannah Carter both right about that 5'11", 6-foot mark. it's going to be hard for the Albany girls to match up in that fact. But then we talked about their guard play. They're about 6 deep, all as sophomores, just in their guards. And again, when they will sub, they're not going to lose anything in those guard play at all.
No, there's no drop-off that you really notice. I mean, they're all about the same, and that's really the future looks bright in that aspect for South Harrison. Their guards, very impressive for being underclassmen. And like I said, only one senior on the team, 14-10, respectable record there. They're looking pretty good at this point of the season, and they don't have that much experience in terms of playing at the high school level. So,
and we'll be back with your BTC Bank pregame here in just a moment, and we'll get set for your Dollars Auction tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Remember, though, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you. Are you getting ready to move and need to sell your things or even your house? Don't fear, Dollars Auction Service can help with estate or consignment auctions. Give Rod Dollars a call at Dollars Auction Service to set up an auction today at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Check out Dollars Auction Service current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison as we get set here for the playing of the national anthem and tonight's Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Dollars Auction Service. Contact Rod Dollars of Dollars Auction Service for all of your auction needs. Again, tonight a non-conference matchup, even though it is two Grand River Conference teams. It's again a matchup between the East and the West. It'll be the Warriors' last game before they move into district play, and that will start coming up on Saturday as the Albany girls will take on Nottoway Valley. South Harrison has two more games coming up. They'll play at Plattsburgh and then they will play against Marceline in the opening round of districts for them coming up on Saturday. So again, as both teams exit the floor, again, we'll get set for tonight's national anthem, and then we will get set for your Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Again, we'll let you listen in to the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Between the Albany Warriors and your South Harrison Bulldogs. Into it off those guys, remove your hats and face the flag. This evening's national anthem will be performed by the South Harrison Choir with seniors Maddie Whitmore, Mary Scott, and Willow Tilley.
And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Dollars Auction Service.
For the Albany Warriors, junior number 3, Courtney Borrell. Sophomore number 10, Jim Smith. Freshman number 11, Keely Siddons. Sophomore number 15, Addison Crawford. And sophomore number 20, Abigail Thompson. The Warriors are coached by Jeffrey Epperly, assisted by Sean Burton. Now football rock fans are underneath for your South Harrison Bulldogs. Sophomore number 4, Kylie Kenny. Freshman number 12, Abby Malloy. Sophomore number 15, Megan Norris. Senior number 24, Emily Miller. And sophomore number 34, Hannah Carter. The Bulldogs are coached by Bill Watson and assisted by Chris Shelling and Brittany Witt.
So again, those are tonight's Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Again, for the Warriors, their 5 will be Corey Worrell, Jenna Smith, Keely Siddons, Addison Crawford, Abby Tronson. For South Harrison, Kylie Cannon, Abby Malloy, Megan Norris, Emily Miller, and Hannah Carter. Again, South Harrison will wear their white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in black. Albany wears their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. And we get set here for the opening tip-off. It'll be Hannah Carter, Abby Tronson. And the tip-off is going to be a jump ball. And I believe they're going to jump again. Now, I believe the way this should go inside the circle like that, it should be Jenna Smith and Abby Malloy that should do the tip, but they are going to redo Abby Tronson and Hannah Carter, and this time South Harrison girls will win the opening tip-off. Kylie Cannon has it left wing as the Albany girls start a man-to-man defense. Hannah Carter comes down to the block, and Tronson got away with one, does not get away with a second. She'll pick up a foul as Carter will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
That's a quick one, 17 seconds into the game.
And well, like I said, I think she probably got away with it the first time. Did not get away with it the second as Carter's first free throw bounces out. Second free throw attempt here from Hannah Carter. Bounces out again, and the tip, rebound tipped, and a jump ball as Corey Worrell along with Norris and Cannon will tie it up for a jump ball, Albany basketball. South Harrison will do a full court press here as they will start man-to-man. Stolen away here by the freshman Abby Malloy. Goes up, and the pressure from Tronson from behind makes her put a little too hard off the glass. And Crawford comes away with the rebound. Tronson with the basketball up at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense here for South Harrison. They will sag off a little bit on Keely Siddons and leave Emily Miller down more in the paint. Tronson sends down in the corner for Worrell. Comes back to Tronson, right wing. Dribbles in. Worrell in the corner. Back now for Jenna Smith. Her shot from inside the three-point arc is no good as it bounces off iron. Malloy about loses it. Gets it over now to the left wing. Inside to Hannah Carter. Up top for Cannon. Malloy dribbles into the paint. Trying to go back door to Miller. Has to send it out as they will get it to Miller this time on the block. Goes up hard. Her shot off the mark, rebounded by Jenna Smith. And the pass to Worrell in the corner, going to go out of bounds. It'll be South Harrison basketball. Still scoreless here with about 1:40 here into the ball game. Malloy with it up at the top of the key for the Bulldogs. Drives inside the paint, leaves it for Miller on the baseline, trying to send it into Carter. Picked up by Norris. Up to Cannon. Right wing Carter now dribbles inside. And her shot just short. And then goes up again. This time will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
On that screen, Jenna Smith her man is the one that's setting the screen and not really stepping up to hedge the screen right there when you let them get downhill on that, and especially with two big girls like South Harrison's got bigger. It's just that's what led to the foul right there.
Yeah.
Let them get inside and get the size advantage. They're probably going to call that.
And Smith did get called for her first. Carter hits the second free throw as South Harrison takes a 1-0 lead. Tronson able to pick it up as she crosses midcourt, has it left wing into the corner now for Siddons. To Jenna Smith. Trying to send it back up top for Crawford. Stolen away here by Malloy. Goes up right hand off the glass for 2. 3-0 South Harrison leads. Tronson trying to get it now for Siddons. Trying to get to the block to Worrell and trying to get there just a little too late as it's knocked out of bounds off the hands of the sophomore Kylie Cannon.
Not a bad idea. Just saw it 1 second too late.
Yep. Crawford trying to get it to Tronson on the block now for Siddons. Right elbow. Little too high off the glass. Carter comes away with the rebound. And trying to get it out front to Miller. Pass just a little too far in front. Well, gone out of bounds will be Albany basketball, but right now South Harrison with a 5-0 lead. 5:25 left to play in the opening quarter. Crawford for Smith. Brings it across midcourt. Gets stuck in a trap. Up now for Crawford. Right wing Tronson into the corner for Siddons. And that one tipped out of bounds off the hands of Megan Norris. And the Warriors coming down on their next trip, if they get in that full court pressure, they tried to trap with 3 in the corner. That means there are at least 2 Albany Warriors open. And the Warriors need to be mindful of that coming out the next time they try to bring the ball down the court. Crawford from just behind the free throw line, knocks it in, gets the Warriors on the board.
Crawford in the game against Gallatin really didn't start hitting a lot of her shots till the end of the game, and if she can get hot early, she might be able to keep them in this game. Because right now, South Harrison really hasn't been able to put up a lot of points early to this point in the game.
And then Miller, as you say that, Miller goes strong to the glass and takes it in for 2. I'll get it across midcourt to Crawford. Up top now for Tronson. Right wing to Siddons. They'll reverse it back to the right wing here for Worrell, now for Siddons. Back up top to Tronson. Worrell trying to get it to Crawford. Stolen away here by Malloy. Trying to Euro step around Tronson. Tronson, though, comes away with the block. Siddons trying to send it to the block. Again to Worrell again. Just seeing it a little too late as it's stolen away this time by Megan Norris. Halfway through the first quarter of play. As the shot from Carter, no good. 5-2, South Harrison with the lead. Jenna Smith drives to the block. Now trying to pull it back out, and it's going to be tipped and picked up by Cannon. And a timeout called here by South Harrison, a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 5-2, South Harrison leads, 3:35 left to play in the first quarter.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay and limited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison. It's a 5-2 Lady Bulldog lead, 3:35 left to play in this opening quarter. Malloy walks it across the center court logo here at the South Harrison High School gym. Over to the right wing here for Cannon. Warriors now kind of fall into a 2-3 zone. No, it is still man-to-man. As Carter comes in and takes it strong off the glass and knocks it in for 2. Worrell left wing, now for Tronson. Trying to send it right wing to Crawford, stolen away by Malloy. Goes up a little too hard, but there to put it back is Kylie Cannon.
And to this point, the best offense the Bulldogs been able to get is just off their defense. They're playing the passing lanes really well, getting a lot of steals and a lot of fast break points.
And now this one's stolen away here by Cannon. And they're going to get a backcourt violation. Cannon did a good job keeping her feet in bounds, but passed it back as now checking in are going to be Hallie and Emma Chamberlain. Actually, take that back. It'll be Abby Henry and Hallie Chamberlain that check in. We're going to be back, though, after another Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
So Carter and Cannon both check out. Abby Henry, Hallie Chamberlain both check in here for South Harrison. Crawford up top for Tronson. Backdoor Crawford, and has it blocked away that time by Miller. Nice setup there out of the timeout by the Warriors, but a block by the senior Miller keeps the Warriors off the scoreboard as Malloy has this one knocked away, picked up by Miller. Back up to Malloy. 9-2, South Harrison with the lead. 2:13 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hallie Chamberlain trying to get it to the block to Norris, and the pass just a little too far out of her reach and goes out of bounds. Tronson turns the corner, trying to get down to the block for Worrell. Her shot, no good. Tipped around, picked up again here by Corey Worrell. Right wing And now trying to send it up to Crawford, stolen away again here by Malloy. And she'll knock it in for two.
Yeah, not one of the best spacing on that possession there by the Lady Warriors. Makes it really easy to guard a lot of people whenever you're all kind of bunched up how they were.
And now Malloy comes away with another steal here for the Lady Bulldogs. Lays it off the glass for two. And Abby Malloy now here with 6 points and already at least 3 or 4 steals here in this ball game. Crawford maybe got away with a double dribble as she brings it across midcourt, gets it to Jenna Smith. She'll send to the corner here for Corey Whirl from 3. Her shot short and off the mark. Hallie Chamberlain from just inside the 3-point arc. Ricochets out, tipped around, and picked up by Tronson.
Warriors got away with one there. No one picked up Chamberlain. She was able to just bring it up. Got a really good look. Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Smith inside here for Tronson. Her shot up and good. And the Warriors and Tronson noticed it as they had Hallie Chamberlain guarding Tronson. And that is a definite size mismatch for the Warriors if they can get it to her. And a reaching foul now going to be called here against Addison Crawford. Foul against Crawford, her first, team's third. Cannon will check in here for Norris as we got about 40 seconds left here in this opening quarter. 13-4, South Harrison lead. Chamberlain leaves it down on the block for Henry. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay here with South Harrison. Malloy inboundsing. Gets it to Miller, and she is going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As I'm pretty sure they're going to get Abby Tronson again. It'll be her second.
Now when you give it that much size, you can't allow
Actually, I take that back. They're going to put it on Jenna Smith. That's still going to be her second, though. Team's fourth.
So when you're giving up that much size, you can't allow yourself to get sealed there. I think Tronson's pretty lucky they didn't get that one on her because I thought that's who they were going to put it on.
Hannah Carter will check back in as Abby Malloy will check out. Second free throw here from Carter. Leaves it short on front iron. Picked up here by Tronson. Trying to get it across for Jenna Smith, and the pass too tall and sails out of bounds. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 14-4. It's a 10-point South Harrison lead. Henry inside for Carter at the right elbow. Up for Miller. Sidesteps a defender, dribbles in. Off the glass too hard. Second opportunity no good. Carter then going to be fouled here underneath the basket. And this time they're going to get Abby Tronson. So Tronson and Smith, who each finished the game at Milan against Gallatin with 4 fouls, each have 2 fouls here with about 12 seconds left here in this first quarter. I'll get it inside. Carter can't get it to go. Miller on the second chance can't get it to go, and then it's going to go out of bounds here off of Keely Siddons with 3.3. Carter right wing, Henry. Into the corner. Chamberlain shot not going to get off in time. And it will be a 10-point South Harrison lead at the end of 1 quarter of play. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in Northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
It's a 14-4 South Harrison lead, and Albany will start out with the basketball to start out the second quarter. Crawford with it, left wing. Trying to get it to Smith, knocked away inside. Picked up here by Chamberlain and then knocked away out of bounds, and it will be Albany basketball. Crawford to inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Gets it to Worrell in the corner now for Siddons. Up for Smith, right wing now to Tronsa. Cross court to Crawford, left wing. Siddons trying to get over to Smith, stolen away here by Abby Henry. Lays it up with her left hand off the glass for 2.
Just got to put more on that pass, just kind of lobbed it in there, and that's been a lot of the Lady Warrior passes to this point, not very much zip on them.
Crawford gets it to Tronson, and that's one thing that the Warriors need to do a little bit more of, as you saw Tronson do it there on that last pass. This one's knocked to the backcourt. And there's going to be a tie-up here as Hallie Chamberlain gets on the floor and ties it up with Jenna Smith. But you saw in that last pass, the Warriors were able to get to Abby Tronson. She kind of came to the ball. That's what the Warriors need to do more of. If the pass is not going to make it, you need to come a little bit closer and close the gap and try and eliminate some of those turnovers as Tronson jumps in the way of that pass and steals it for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, when you do that, sometimes you might draw a foul.
Yes.
As well.
And now Crawford from the baseline can't get it to fall. Tronson with the rebound, trying to get it back out, and a foul going to be called here against South Harrison.
Most of the time, if there's contact, most of the time they give that on the defender, and so.
And the foul going to be called here against Cannon. Left wing here for Jenna Smith. Up top to Siddons. Reverses it back to Smith, left wing. Right wing. Worrell now for Siddons. Drives in. Gets it back out now to Tronson. Trying to get down to the block for Crawford. Comes back to Tronson, up top to Smith. Tronson to Smith, right wing. Dribbles in for Siddons. Siddons drives down to the baseline and is going to step out of bounds. With 6:18 left to play in the second quarter. Abby Malloy will check back in here for Megan Norris. Malloy will bring it across midcourt. Sends it to the left wing here for Hallie Chamberlain. Trying to bring it down onto the block. Stolen away here by Crawford. Gets it for Siddons. Now to Tronson. Tronson trying to get it to Worrell, and she's not able to haul in the pass.
They just kind of forced that one there. At times, I think the Lady Warriors need to kind of slow things down a little bit.
Yes.
Not just because they force passes, but because they've only got 5 players. I mean, might benefit just a little bit just to kind of slow things down.
Trying to get it inside to Miller off the glass. First opportunity, no good. Does get it to go on the second chance opportunity for the senior Emily Miller. Tronson gets it for Crawford. Gets it across now to Siddons. Drives inside the paint. Takes it hard to the glass. But she's going to be called for the double dribble.
Yeah, there I think, again, just kind of trying to go too fast.
Malloy quickly sends it right wing here for Henry. Henry out to top of the key to Hallie Chamberlain. Right wing for Abby Henry. Dribbles in, shot from the free throw line. Hard off glass. Miller goes in and is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And they are going to get, I believe, Addison Crawford.
So now they've got multiple players here, and with 3 players, I believe, with 2 fouls here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, Smith, Tronson, and Crawford now each with 2 fouls. 6 total team fouls for the Warriors. So South Harrison will be in the bonus from here on out as Emily Miller sinks the first free throw.
Most of those fouls committed have just been South Harrison getting the ball inside to one of their bigs and just going up, and most of the time they're able to draw a foul.
20-4 South Harrison leads. 3 minutes gone here in this second quarter of play. Tronson trying to get it left wing to Siddons. Now over for Smith. She'll bring it up to the top of the key. Right wing to Crawford. And knocked away, picked up by Miller. Cannon to Abby Henry off the glass for two. Nice little bit of passing there by the Lady Warriors, or by the Lady Bulldogs to get them a bucket. As this one's stolen away again here by Abby Malloy. And that one going to go out of bounds off of Malloy as Tronson kind of came in and gave a little love tap to kind of knock her off her spot there. Did not get called for the foul, as now Emma Chamberlain will check in here for Kylie Cannon.
We saw it again there, I believe, on that pass. Just kind of standing there waiting for the ball to come to you. Kind of got to step to the ball. You mentioned it earlier.
Tronson up top now for Siddons. Now back left wing. Tronson puts up the shot. Off the mark. Rebound made by Miller. Abby Henry baseline. Now inside to Miller. Leaves it just short. Rebound by Tronson. And this one going to be out of bounds here off of South Harrison.
That one could have gone either way. Lady Warriors need to be a little bit smarter with their passes.
They'll get it down to Worrell on the block. Her shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Malloy. And a jump ball forced here by Tronson. And it'll stay here with Albany. Inbounds to Siddons in the corner. Tipped. Siddons will pick it back up before midcourt. Gets it to Tronson left wing. Back door to Worrell, inside to Smith. Nice pass, nice finish there by Worrell and Smith.
That was a pretty good play. Looked like they kind of looked like that was going to be another turnover there, but they were able to turn it around and get the bucket.
Inside to Miller, stolen away here by Tronson on the block. 3:20 left to play in the second quarter. 22-6, South Harrison leads, and another steal this time here by Emma Chamberlain. To Hallie Chamberlain, back to her sister Emma. Her shot off the glass, no good. And Crawford will come away with the rebound. Worrell from the block, off the glass for two. 22-8 now. South Harrison leads. Abby Henry, right wing. We'll get it down to Hallie Chamberlain on the block. Her shot from inside the paint, no good, as Siddons comes away with the rebound.
Chamberlain had Miller on the block. I think might have been a little bit smarter just to kind of pass that off to Miller.
Pass from Worrell goes off her fingertips, picked up by Miller. Malloy now in transition, coast to coast, not even stopped as she drives through the paint and lays it in for two. And Abby Malloy here with 8 points in the ball game. A timeout called by the Warriors. A Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more after this. Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finster and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated. A registered investment advisor, Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison. It's a 24-8 lead here in favor of South Harrison. 2:27 left to play here in this first half. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout.
Looks like South Harrison coming out of their press offense. press defense, I should say.
Well, it's kind of been an offense for him as well.
They have been able to get a lot of points off of it. So
Tronson sends it down under the baseline here for Smith. Has it kind of stolen away. Still knocked around in the backcourt. Emma Chamberlain gets it down here for Megan Norris. Right wing for Malloy to Abby Henry. Alone is Megan Norris. Back out to Henry. Malloy, open three. No good, as the rebound picked up by Crawford. We'll get it to Siddons in the corner. Gets it now for Tronson inside the paint. Runner good for two. 24-10. 1:30 left to play here in this second quarter. Malloy over to Emma Chamberlain, right wing. Trying to get down to Malloy on the block. Dribbles inside, wide open Megan Norris, top of the key from three. Off the mark to the right. Emma Chamberlain, though, comes in and knocks it back in on the second chance opportunity. Crawford trying to get it to Smith, left wing, and it's going to be out of bounds here off of Albany. Again, Abby Malloy putting a lot of pressure on the passes.
Yeah, and the Lady Warriors really can't get a whole lot going. It seems like they kind of have a good play ran here and there, and then they can't really keep that momentum going. They get a few turnovers, and it's kind of keeping them out of the game.
Hannah Carter checks in here for Abby Henry as they'll send it left wing for Norris. Down to Carter on the block. Her shot no good. Jenna Smith with the rebound, and her and Emma Chamberlain are going to tie it up, and it will stay here with South Harrison. Norris to inbounds. And the pass to Emma Chamberlain off her fingertips, out of bounds. 46.8 left to play here in the half, 26-10. It's a 16-point lead here in favor of South Harrison. Crawford with it right wing. Trying to get it to Siddons, knocked out of bounds off the hands of the sophomore Hallie Chamberlain.
A lot of these deflected passes, I think, maybe could be avoided if the Warriors had some better spacing. They're really congested at times, and this makes it way easier to defend whenever you're all kind of in the same spot.
Jenna Smith up top for Tronson. And the pass to Worrell going to be off the mark, out of bounds. Actually, they're going to say this tipped off of South Harrison and is going to be Albany basketball. And checking out is Hallie Chamberlain. Checking in Megan Botcher. Can they say it tips off of South Harrison, out of bounds? It'll be Albany basketball. Here with 26.3. Tronson top of the key. Over to the right wing for Smith. Up top for Siddons. Trying to get to Smith at the free throw line. Out to Crawford from three. And gets it to bank in from behind the arc. Botcher from the baseline has it tipped by Tronson, and that will do it for the half. It's a 26-13 South Harrison lead. We'll be back with your halftime. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building, and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Are you getting ready to move and need to sell your things or even your house? Don't fear, Dollars Auction Service can help with estate or consignment auctions. Give Rod Dollars a call at Dollars Auction Service to set up an auction today at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Check out Dollars Auction Service current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com. As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome out again here to South Harrison at the half. It's a 26-13 South Harrison lead over Albany. I'd like to thank our sponsors helping you bring you tonight's broadcast. Tonight here on Albany TV, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and your Albany Hy-Vee. Dollars Auction Service and American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany and Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany and East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and Lone Star Investments, Tanya McCampbell of Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club, Albany and South Harrison School Districts, Printer and New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Taking a look here at the unofficial stats here from the first half for South Harrison. They are led in scoring by Abby Malloy with 8 points, 7 points for Emily Miller, 4 points for Abby Henry, 3 points for Hannah Carter, 2 points on the night for Emma Chamberlain and Kylie Cannon. South Harrison unofficially shooting 11 for 32 from the field, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 8 from the free throw line for the South Harrison girls unofficially. For the Albany girls, they're led in scoring by Addison Crawford. She has 5 points. Abby Tronson with 4 points, 2 points for Corey Worrell, 2 points for Jenna Smith. Albany girls unofficially 6 for 14 from the field in the half, 1 for 2 from behind the three-point arc. No free throw shot in that first half by the Warriors. And Brett, the disparity for the two really come in the shot attempts. South Harrison able to put up 32 shot attempts, Albany just 14. And it really was due to the turnovers that the Warriors committed there in that first half, and then the rebounding and second chance opportunities that South Harrison was able to get.
Yeah, the turnovers and not boxing out really been kind of the sole reason that the Warriors are down 13 right now. I kind of feel like at times they get the ball, they kind of panic a little bit, want to get rid of it, so they pass it away really fast, and then it's deflected. We saw that a lot with South Harrison tipping passes and getting layups off of it. They really didn't score that much whenever they had to run their offense. I mean, there was times where they got the ball inside and were able to get some fouls, but really a large percentage of their points are just coming off of fast breaks. They get free runs at the rim. So I think in the second half, the Lady Warriors kind of just need to be more patient. I doubt they come out in a press, and then if they do, you got 10 seconds to bring the ball up across the court, and once you get it across, just settle down, run your offense, make sure you've got good spacing, because that was also a problem in the first half too, is not very good floor spacing. I just think that at times they get the ball and they're like, oh no, what do I do? And so I think that's kind of something that they need to improve on going forward in the second half, and it'll really cut down on the turnovers, just, being patient, letting the play develop, and just seeing what's open.
And with the only 5 players that they have, when they rush their offense, they rush their shot. It's been a while since I played basketball, but I never wanted to be on defense for very long. That's what they do when they rush those shots. You're going to play a lot of defense, and that's where you're going to get more tired.
Yeah.
Slow down, run your offense, get a good shot, and if you don't get that good shot right away, run it again a couple of times until you do get that good shot. If anything, it'll also limit your opponent's chances. But the other thing, we saw it a couple of times. Abby Malloy has been anticipating the pass, and she is coming away with that steal. Maybe fake the pass once or twice and go the opposite way and see if maybe you can't get South Harrison running in the opposite direction and then come back and maybe do a 5-on-4 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just if you have a pass down court and you can get a quick shot off of it, take it, but don't force the pass. And if it's not there, just bring the ball up, run your offense, and it'll help them out in multiple ways. It'll help them get a better shot, obviously higher percentage shot, but they won't be as tired as what they would be whenever they're running up and down the court every just few seconds with turnovers and things like that.
We'll be back with more of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime as we'll get started with the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finster and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated. The registered investment advisor, Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And coming out to start out the second half, it'll be Albany basketball. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Crawford with it in the corner, has it on the baseline and loses it out of bounds. And it'll be South Harrison basketball. As again, Abby Malloy forces another turnover here for South Harrison. She'll bring it across midcourt, left wing. Here for Kylie Cannon. Up top for Hannah Carter. Drives into the paint, knocks it in off the glass for 2. So now Crawford to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors to Tronson right wing. The Siddons in the corner. Smith left wing. Has it knocked out of her hands by Carter. Picked up by Smith. Drives inside the paint. Now back out to Worrell. Now for Siddons. Smith top of the key. Trying to get it inside to Tronson. Stolen away. Kylie Cannon. And she is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two as Keely Siddons gets back and commits the foul. Her first, team's first.
We talked about the Lady Warriors needing to cut down on their turnovers. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Not really off to a great start here in the second half.
And missing on the first here is Cannon. Second free throw from Cannon off front iron. And it is going to be tipped out of bounds here off of South Harrison. As 2 Lady Bulldogs collide, but both okay. And Kylie Cannon, Megan Norris. So now Crawford to bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Warriors. Gets it to Tronson up at the top of the key. Trying to bring it into Smith. Carter knocks it away. Another steal here by South Harrison. Carter inside this paint, stops, knocks it up for 2 on the little jumper. Jenna Smith, free throw line, gets it now for Tronson, who drives down the baseline, trying to leave it back door for Siddons. And just off the mark as it tips off her fingertips out of bounds. 4 trips down now for the Warriors, and they haven't been able to get a shot off, as they've got 4 turnovers to show for it.
That was a good cut by Siddons, just passed just a little bit out of her reach. If she would have been able to get that pass in, she would have had a pretty good look.
Malloy off the back iron, no good. And then going up, Hannah Carter will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. And they are going to get Abby Tronson her third, team second.
Started off pretty good, had both hands in the air, but just kind of tempted to bring those hands down to try and get the block, and they saw it.
Checking in now will be Hallie Chamberlain here for Abby Malloy. And Carter able to sink the second free throw. Tronson leaves it up now for Jenna Smith, top of the key. And then that pass picked right off by Carter, trying to get it now for Hallie Chamberlain. Off the glass for 2. And it's a 33-13 lead now. As another steal, this time here by Kylie Cannon. Gets it for Miller. Up top for Hallie Chamberlain, back to Cannon. Hallie Chamberlain trying to get it down to the block. Norris has it knocked away, picked up here by Jenna Smith.
They ended up getting the block, but you gotta make sure you don't get sealed off down low, because it's really hard to recover once you get sealed.
And this time, Addison Crawford will be fouled as they try to get the pass into her. As Hallie Chamberlain will pick up her first personal, team's first as well. With 5:23 still left to play in the third quarter. 33-13, it's a 20-point South Harrison lead. 7-0 run here to start the third quarter for South Harrison. Jenna Smith trying to get into the corner, stolen away here by Hallie Chamberlain. Takes it and leaves it just short off bottom iron. Gets it out for Miller, and her shot up and good. (35-13) the senior Miller now with 9 points here in the ball game. The lone senior here on the floor tonight between the two teams. As this one stolen away here by Hannah Carter. Goes up, lays it off the glass for 2. As Hannah Carter now in double digits with 10 points here. 37-13, 4:30 left to play in the third quarter. A timeout going to be called here by Albany, a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison, where it's a 37-13 lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. 4.5 left to play in this third quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Crawford will get the ball inbounds here for Tronson. Crawford right wing. Trying to send it into Tronson, stolen away by Miller. Up for Hallie Chamberlain. Wide open, Abby Henry does not take the shot, brings it in, gets it now for Norris. She'll spin around on the block, long, and Miller will have it go off of her out of bounds on the rebound. I know Abby Henry can hit that shot from the right wing, but elected to try and see if she could get a better shot for her team. Worrell on the baseline, trying to send it back inside to Tronson, goes off her foot on the block. Gets it out now to Jenna Smith just in front of the left elbow, and she'll put it up and in for two. Hallie Chamberlain to bring it across here for the Lady Bulldogs. Left wing here for Hannah Carter. Into the corner for Hallie Chamberlain. Drives in. Leaves it off for Miller, and she is going to be fouled. Addison Crawford will pick up her third, team's third.
That was a very well run pick and roll there. Chamberlain was able to get the defense in on her at the pump fake, and then a nice bounce pass down to Miller. And now she's got 2 free throws.
Miller will sink the first. Emma Chamberlain will now check in here for Megan Norris. And the second free throw here from Emily Miller, good. She now has 11 points here on her senior night. And this time Crawford loses it, picked up by Carter, and she'll take it to the house for two. 41-15, 3:15 left to play here in the third, as South Harrison on a 15-2 run here in this third quarter. Siddons with it in the corner, has it left wing. Trying to bring it up top now to Crawford. Left wing for Smith. Tronson now into the corner for Worrell. Back again for Smith. Trying to reverse it down to the block. Nobody home for the Warriors. Picked up here by Emma Chamberlain for Abby Henry. Hallie Chamberlain on the block pass, just a little too tall. And she's able to retain possession, though, as they'll get it back to Henry, right wing, inside. Carter hard off the glass for two. 43-15. South Harrison starts to pull away here in this third quarter. Siddons trying to bring it back up top for Smith, and Carter almost comes away with another steal, and then going to pick up the foul as she runs into Jenna Smith from behind. The foul against Hannah Carter is going to be her first, team second.
Yeah, South Harrison's been very aggressive in trying to get the steals in this game, and right there you see kind of the bad part about that is sometimes you get those blatant fouls.
Now Megan Botcher will check in here for South Harrison as Hannah Carter will take a rest here with 2:10 left to play in the third quarter. Tronson drives into the paint, loses it, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to South Harrison.
But I think you'll take a couple of those bad fouls if you can get a 43-15 lead.
Yeah. They have to have at least about 10 to 14 points off of turnovers off the steals, as that time they're going to get Megan Botcher on the moving screen. That'll be her first, team's third. Worrell will bring it across midcourt here for the Lady Warriors. Trying to get to Tronson, knocked away. Picked up here by Smith at midcourt. Now for Crawford. Puts up a shot from three. Rolls out. Worrell, though, comes away with the rebound. Gets it now for Siddons. Now Jenna Smith from three. Can't get that one to go, as this one going to be rebounded here by Abby Henry. And she is going to be fouled.
I think we kind of need to see a little more of that from the Lady Warriors, because there's been several times where they've had an open shot with South Harrison defenders not really playing that tied up on them. And if it doesn't fall, it doesn't fall. But you have the shot, you might as well just take it.
So now Tronson will pick up her fourth with about a minute and a half left to play here in this third quarter. Up to the top of the key for Emma Chamberlain, right wing for Henry. Botcher on the baseline, back out here for Emma Chamberlain. Gets it inside for Botcher off the glass for two.
A little miscommunication there on the screen and roll. Worrell was the one who got screened, and she was trying to recover to the person she was guarding and left the roller wide open.
It's a 30-point ball game now in favor of South Harrison, 45-15. As Crawford puts up a shot from three off the mark. Botcher with the rebound. They'll get it down to Miller on the block, gets the bucket and the foul, as Siddons will pick up her second. That'll be the second against Siddons, team's fifth. And Miller able to finish the and one opportunity. She has 14 points. Her team leads 48-15, 45 seconds left in this third quarter, as a reaching foul going to be called here against Hallie Chamberlain. That is her second, team's fourth. And this one going to be knocked out of bounds as they try to get into Worrell, knocked out of bounds off of Emma Chamberlain. Corey Worrell to inbounds. Gets it into Tronson. Now for Smith. And they're going to get a foul here against Megan Botcher. The foul on Megan Botcher is going to be her second, team's fifth, as Jenna Smith will go to the line for two free throws. And her first is off the mark to the left. Second free throw from Smith. Off back iron, comes away with her own rebound, drives in, and knocks it in for two.
And that's a big mistake there. You really can't let the shooter get their own rebound and put it up and get the 2 points. If South Harrison weren't up by so much right now, they'd be getting near full.
And that time, Tronson gets the block there on Megan Botcher. Worrell leads it off for Siddons. 3 seconds, two. Siddons inside the paint, not going to be able to get it. As Hallie Chamberlain, sorry, there was 12 seconds, 2 seconds. Hallie Chamberlain, three from midcourt, no good. 48-17, it's a 31-point lead in favor of South Harrison as we go to the running clock, fourth quarter, when we come back in a moment.
Being a South Harrison Bulldog means that you are part of a family. They care for each other and show compassion for all the students enrolled, their staff, and their school on a daily basis. South Harrison School works hard to promote a positive atmosphere, and they want their students to carry on the proud tradition of their school by not only being good students, but also good citizens.
South Harrison School District wants their students to always remember to make every day count. South Harrison School District wants everyone to know that they are proud of their Bulldogs.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison, where the Lady Bulldogs have a 31-point lead, 48-17, as we enter the fourth quarter of play. It'll be Albany basketball to start out this fourth quarter. Ball inbounds here for Tronson, right wing, up top now for Crawford. Up to Tronson. Tronson leaves it for Crawford, left wing. Pass tipped around, picked up by Emma Chamberlain to Hallie Chamberlain. And she'll lay it off the glass for two. Tronson right wing. Trying to send it to the weak side block for Worrell. Back up top for Tronson, drives in. Left elbow, trying to leave it right wing for Crawford, stolen away. Again here by Hallie Chamberlain, and a foul picked up here by Addison Crawford. That is going to be her fourth and team sixth. So Crawford and Tronson each now with 4 fouls here. And just 55 seconds here into this fourth quarter. Emma Chamberlain left wing here for Hallie Chamberlain in the corner for the senior Miller. Abby Henry. To Botcher. Miller inside the paint, shot up and good. Miller with 16 points here in the ball game. Pass tip picked up by Tronson, right wing. Trying to feed it in now to Smith. Knocked away by Botcher. Smith able to come away with it. Back to Tronson, right wing. And Siddon's going to have to get out of the paint before she gets a 3-second call. As Tronson shot off iron, no good, and Smith and Siddons both fighting over the rebound. Smith goes up, and Miller comes away with the rebound.
Yeah, Siddons on that possession was posted up down low on Miller. That's quite.
Yeah, that's not a matchup the Warriors are going to try and take advantage of. Miller inside, goes up, misses on the first attempt, second attempt no good, comes away with the third rebound, and can't get it to go a third time. As this time Jenna Smith able to pull in the rebound. Tronson leaves it off for Siddons, over to left wing here for Jenna Smith. Tronson in the corner, up top to Crawford. Siddons, top of the key, right wing here for Jenna Smith. And she'll have it knocked out of her hands here by Megan Botcher. With about 5:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And Emily Miller will come out here to an ovation here on her senior night, as checking in will be Megan Botcher. Tronson with the basketball, as again the South Harrison faithful continue to give Miller a standing ovation. As the shot from Crawford short from three. Rebound made by Megan Botcher. Rolling around with it, and still nobody really having. Now they're going to call a jump ball. And it'll stay here with South Harrison. Ball inbounds to Morgan Botcher. Into the corner, Hallie Chamberlain from three. Hits off back bracket. Megan Botcher gets it into Morgan Botcher. Back out again to Hallie Chamberlain, this time from two. This time hits off the inside iron. Smith with the rebound. Tronson trying to take it to the baseline, but will be fouled from behind, as the foul going to go against Abby Henry. The foul against Henry, her first, team sixth. And now checking in will be Emma Easton along with Marie Cookson. Into the corner now here for Crawford. Trying to get to Smith, and they're going to get a foul here on Megan Botcher, and that will send Smith to the line for the 1-and-1. So Smith at the line here for the 1-and-1. As time continues to tick away, down to 3:20 left to play here in the ball game. 52-17 South Harrison with the lead, as Jenna Smith will sink the first free throw. Second shot from Smith off the mark, as Crawford and Megan Botcher each fall there on the rebound. Going to be picked up, though, here by South Harrison. Emma Chamberlain, top of the key. Trying to get it down to Cookson on the block. Her shot too long. Rebound picked up by Smith. Worrell back left wing for Tronson, up top for Smith. Dribbles in, and pass tipped out. Picked up, though, by Corey Worrell. Drives her shot off iron and out of bounds here off Megan Botcher. 2:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 52-18 is the South Harrison lead. Crawford trying to get it into Tronson, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Emma Chamberlain. Again, Warriors will be back in action again on Saturday in district play, as they will take on Nottoway Valley, as Jenna Smith's shot from the free throw line bounces out. Again, this will be our last Lady Warriors basketball broadcast of the season on Albany TV, as all district games have to be run through Misha.tv. As they get it down to Cookson, Tronson comes away with a block. Worrell right wing, and there I said there's got to be a travel in there somewhere. 1.5 left to play in this fourth quarter, 52-18.
I think this late in the game they were going to let it go.
Yeah, they were going to kind of let it go, but it was...
No, it's a pretty bad travel right there. That wasn't just three
so
steps.
You either had to call a foul, a jump ball, or a travel, and I think they could have been fine with either of the three. As that one's tipped, it's going to be a jump ball, and this time it'll go to Albany. 1 minute left to play here in the ball game. 52-18 South Harrison. Going to pick up another victory. The Warriors will go into district play winless on the season. In district play will start on Saturday, 11 o'clock against Nottoway Valley. The Warriors will play at North Andrew in Rosendale. Again, that game will be on Misha.tv. Again, there is a $10 fee to watch each of those games, but we will be bringing you the play-by-play for the Class 2 District 16 games over in Rosendale. So a foul going to be called here against... It says they put it against Addison Crawford, but that would mean it was her fifth. I think they're going to let her continue to play, as Emma Chamberlain misses. Tronson with a final second shot, knocks it off the glass, and it'll be all academic. 52-20 is the win tonight for South Harrison. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to South Harrison. And the South Harrison girls pick up a 52-20 win tonight over the Lady Warriors. Taking a look here at the unofficial stats from the ball game. The Lady Bulldogs led in scoring tonight by their lone senior, Emily Miller. She finishes tonight with 16 points here on her senior night, followed closely behind by sophomore Hannah Carter with 14 points, 8 points for Abby Malloy, 4 points on the night for Abby Henry and Hallie Chamberlain, 2 points for Megan Botcher, Kylie Cannon, and Emma Chamberlain. South Harrison unofficially 22 for 55 in the ball game, 0 for 4 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 16 from the free throw line. For the Lady Warriors, they're led in scoring tonight by Jenna Smith. She finishes with 7 points, 6 points for Abby Tronson, 5 points for Addison Crawford, 2 points for Corey Worrell. Albany girls unofficially 9 for 25 in the ball game, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Our Papa's Player of the Game, sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere tonight. Brett, tonight our Papa's Player of the Game going to go to Abigail Tronson. She finishes with 6 points in the ball game, but did a lot for the Warriors. Had to bring the ball down the court a lot for the Lady Warriors. Had a lot of rebounds. Did get into some foul trouble, but did have to play against 2 really good post players inside tonight, and was kind of the one that the Warriors leaned on the most when they needed something, whether it's to bring the ball across midcourt, whether it was to get a big rebound, to get a stop. She had a couple of steals. She was the person that the Warriors needed tonight. She's our Papa's Player of the Game.
Yeah, and a tough loss for the Lady Warriors, and facing 2 very good post players down low. Tronson still came up with a couple of blocks, managed to get a few points, and that last second shot at the end. So, yeah, very deserving of the Papa's Player of the Game.
We'll be back with our next game, the boys game between Albany and South Harrison, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.